We're going to put up on the screen everything that you're involved in.
Okay.
Look at this. You executive produce 11 different properties for NBC Universal.
Yes.
You have 2 separate channels on Sirius XM, including the aptly named Radio Andy, and you're about to release your 5th, count 'em, 5th book. Someone said, if you're not the architect of our celebrity culture, you're the ringmaster of our celebrity culture. Why do you think everything you do is so popular?
I think, listen, I think the Housewives initially, I owe a great deal of my success to these women and this show, which I think has replaced the modern soap opera in our TV landscape, or is the modern soap opera in our TV landscape. And so that's the place that I started, and I think that I've been able to connect with my audience in a way that's authentic and that is a real dialogue and somehow the conversation keeps going, and I'm grateful for it.
All right, you talk about the Housewives, and that is your biggest franchise. I didn't realize this. You have 10.
I know.
10, all the way from New Jersey to Beverly Hills to Dubai.
Yes.
And here's a taste of some of the more viral moments.
Oh, God. So now you're going to show all of the wine tossing and table flipping.
Would I do that?
That's what you're going to do.
Let's just take a look.
Okay, great. I love it.
I'm not talking to you.
And I'm talking
Shut
to
your
you.
f***ing mouth. I've had enough of you, you beast.
Beast?
Yeah.
How dare you?
How dare me?
Don't touch
Just
my
saying.
husband ever.
Just saying.
Don't
you ever. You don't want out for everybody to know. You better watch what you talk about me, or everybody will know.
Never.
Everybody
go
will
near
know.
my husband.
Everybody will know.
You understand that?
Everybody
Never
will
go
know.
after my husband.
Okay.
Now, I got to tell folks, while we're doing this, Andy is looking at this. He's going, okay. I mean, is that unrepresentative of Real Housewives?
It is a part of it. Yes, I would say. Listen, what you're looking at there was the climax of an entire season of the Housewives of Beverly
Well, we're not going to
Hills.
show the boring part.
Well, exactly. So all I'm saying is, yes, that happened. That was highly dramatic. That was highly charged. And when you get to that point, then you have 3 episodes of talking about what happened. I mean, it's all within the confines of the show. But so yes, that happened. What do you want to say to me about that, Chris?
Wow, talk about defensive.
I know, I am a little defensive.
Well,
yes.
A couple of things.
Okay.
First of all, is that for real or are they just playing?
They're not playing. It's for real. We cast highly dramatic women. Look, are they aware the cameras are there? Are they, and I think that the Beverly Hills Housewives, of all of them, are the most aware that they're on a television show. So, but yes, of course they're aware that the cameras are there. And, but come to a reunion taping sometime, Chris, and you will see that they feel the way they feel. They just happen to feel things maybe stronger than your neighbor next door.
One of your books is titled Superficial, which is not my opinion. That's your title for it. Another book is a deep look at a shallow year.
Yes.
Are you at all embarrassed by what you do?
No, I'm really not, because it makes so many people happy. I go back to me being in St. Louis as a kid watching All My Children for years and years and years. And I loved All My Children. It was just the great escape for me. And I think that this show represents that for a whole lot of people. And I think it can be really confrontational. It can sometimes be something that's a little difficult to swallow, but I think it's also about, in the real great moments, it's about being a wife and a mother and a sister and a friend and a whole lot more. So yes, there's all that, and then there's a whole lot more.
Jen Shah.
Yes.
Who was a member of the Salt Lake City Real Housewives series, was just sentenced to 6.5 years in prison for defrauding thousands of victims in a telemarketing scheme. Now, you're on the record last November as saying that you hoped she would get no jail time. And the question I have is, why would you take her side against the thousands of people she defrauded, including a lot of elderly
I think I was hoping that she was actually innocent. I wouldn't have.
She pleaded guilty.
That was before she pled guilty. I mean, that I said that, I would think.
No, I think it was after.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, God. Anyway, wow, this is fun.
You were easy to crack there.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly. Look, I think that I don't know what the context of me saying that was, but I think that the context was people kept demanding of me, what is her status with the show? And I'm like, it's up to the judge. She's about to get sentenced to a lot of jail time.
I know, but you're saying
If
she did something bad.
Yes, she did. And so she should go to jail. I think I was saying, look, sometimes if you get to know someone and you get to like them, you hope that they are not guilty of something horrible.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
So,
Then there's your show, Watch What Happens Live.
yes.
5 nights a week.
You gonna come on as a guest?
Have you ever asked me to
I
be a
would love
guest?
I'm asking you right now.
Well, I don't
would
know.
love it.
Well,
We would have fun.
I know you would.
I've had Dan Rather's been on several times.
understand
We've had
that.
esteemed journalists on all the time.
What do you think is the appeal of that show?
I think it's authentic. I think it's fun. I think it takes late night television and kind of turns it inside out. There's no pre-interview. It's just fun and it's spontaneous and you never know what's going to happen.
One of the things that's a secret to success is you get some great guests.
Yes.
And I want to show a clip of you with Meryl Streep.
Yes. Dustin Hoffman,
Yeah.
Jack Nicholson,
Yeah.
Robert Redford. You marry one, you shag one, you kill one.
Redford, marry, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. And Jack Shag.
Okay.
And
Dustin Ixnay.
Dustin.
Okay, very good.
First of all, how big a deal to get somebody like Meryl Streep on the show, and how big a deal that she played along?
Yeah.
I mean, I love when she said,
Yes.
shag, Jack.
Yes, very big deal. That was actually about 4 years into we're now 14 years into doing Watch What Happens Live. So that was early in our run, and it was a huge turning point for us getting Meryl Streep to do the show. It was a big deal.